Angels, those celestial beings, serve as messengers and protectors, their presence woven throughout the scriptures like threads of divine providence. In Hebrews 1:14, the author tells us that angels are ministering spirits sent forth to minister for those who will inherit salvation. Imagine, these heavenly messengers are not mere bystanders. They are actively involved in our spiritual journey. Let's journey back to the time of Moses, a pivotal moment when God delivered his people from slavery in Egypt. In Exodus 23:20, the Lord promised, "Behold, I send an angel before you to keep you in the way and to bring you into the place which I have prepared." As the Israelites trekked through the wilderness, facing countless challenges, it was this angel who protected them, guiding them safely to the promised land. Just as the Israelites were entrusted to an angelic guardian, so too are we in our journey of faith. But it doesn't stop there. Angels continue to play pivotal roles in protecting God's people. We find another compelling example in the New Testament when the Apostle Peter found himself imprisoned by King Herod. Acts 12:7 recounts this incredible event. "Now behold, an angel of the Lord stood by him, and a light shone in the prison, and he struck Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, 'Arise quickly!' And his chains fell off his hands." Peter's miraculous escape reminds us that even in our darkest hours, when it seems all hope is lost, God's angels are at work, bringing deliverance and protection. Now, here's one of the most profound examples of angelic protection in the Bible, the incredible story of Daniel in the lion's den. It's a tale of unwavering faith, divine intervention, and a vivid illustration of how God's angels safeguard us in moments of danger. As the story goes, Daniel, a faithful servant of God, found himself in a precarious situation. Envious officials plotted against him, leading to King Darius reluctantly casting Daniel into a den filled with hungry lions. Now imagine the anxiety and fear that must have gripped Daniel as he faced certain death. But what happens next is nothing short of miraculous and a testament to the power of God's protection. In Daniel 6:22-23 we read, "My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths so that they have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him, and also, O king, I have done no wrong before you." The angel's presence in that den was a manifestation of God's divine protection. It transformed the den, once a place of imminent danger, into a sanctuary of safety. And I really believe that Daniel must have not felt even a drop of fear because of his extraordinary faith in his God. This incredible event not only saved Daniel's life, but also served as a powerful testimony to King Darius, who came to recognize the greatness of Daniel's God. Daniel's experience teaches us that even when surrounded by lions in our lives, challenges, adversities, or threats, we can trust that God's angels stand ready to protect us. They are instruments of his grace and guardians of his faithful. Now let's uncover another awe-inspiring aspect of angelic protection, the existence of a mighty angelic army. Throughout the Bible, we encounter instances where these celestial beings come together as a formidable force, serving as guardians of God's people. In 2 Kings 6:16-17, we find one such extraordinary account. Elisha, the prophet, was surrounded by an enemy army, and his servant was filled with fear. But Elisha prayed, "Lord, open his eyes that he may see." And suddenly, the young man beheld a vision of the mountain filled with horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. This remarkable event demonstrates that God's heavenly hosts are not merely passive spectators, but active protectors of his people. They stand ready to defend and shield us from the forces of darkness. Imagine the comfort that this revelation brings, that in times of conflict, spiritual or physical, we are never alone. God's angelic army surrounds us, standing guard against every threat that seeks to harm us. Moreover, these angelic warriors aren't limited by time or space. They transcend the earthly realm, intervening when needed most. Their presence signifies God's commitment to our protection. As we journey through life's battles, we can take solace in knowing that just as Elisha had the angelic army at his side, so do we. God's angels are our allies in the spiritual warfare we face, and they fight on our behalf. Now here's a realm of personal angelic encounters, moments when individuals have felt the unmistakable presence and guidance of God's angels in their lives. It's essential to understand that angelic encounters are not confined to biblical times. They are real, tangible experiences that continue to shape the faith of believers even today. These stories often share common threads: moments of crisis, feelings of despair, or the need for guidance. In such times, angels appear as messengers of hope and assurance. Here's one such extraordinary account: a woman named Sarah who faced a life-altering decision. Overwhelmed by uncertainty, she found herself in prayer one night. Suddenly, Sarah felt an overwhelming sense of peace and heard a gentle, reassuring voice saying, "Fear not, for I am with you." It was an angelic presence, providing the guidance and comfort she so desperately needed. These personal encounters remind us that angels are not distant beings, but intimate messengers sent by God to guide us through life's challenges and uncertainties. Whether it's a moment of divine protection, or a moment of guidance in a critical decision, or a comforting presence during times of sorrow, personal angelic encounters deepen our faith and reaffirm our connection with the heavenly realm. So, I deeply encourage you to reflect on your own spiritual journey. Have you ever experienced a moment when you sensed the presence of an angel? If so, share that in the comment, for it is a testament to God's personal care for you. Remember the words of King David in Psalm 34:7. "The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him and delivers them." May this verse remind us of the heavenly guardians who stand watch over us, guiding, protecting, and filling our lives with divine grace. Thank you for joining us, and may you always find comfort in the presence of God's angels. Until next time, may his peace and protection be with you. Amen.